Hello everybody, it's Victoria here from Inspiration Den. I'm down in the tree room again. Oh, I can see the wallpaper shining, that's nice. Can you see the wallpaper shining in the background? Pretty. I'm down in the tree room today. It's really cold down here. It's really, really, really cold. Ooh. I thought I'd talk to you about a few little things today, so it might be quite a short one. If we have lots of comments and have some chats and stuff, then it might be a bit longer, so we'll see how we get on. Oh, so how are you to start with? How are you doing? Most importantly, let me know how you are. I'm kind of starting to go into one of those crazy moods where I'm just a bit delirious, I think. I'm quite enjoying being at home. I do like being at home. I'm mostly enjoying spending some time with the kids. They've been pretty good, bit of bickering and quarrelling, but that's par for the course. That's very normal. But yeah, I'm just really like kind of pottering around and not doing too much. I don't know if I'm a bit lazy, but I really like it. So yeah, okay, so I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about our gratitude group to start with. So 2 weeks ago, our Facebook Live was all around gratitude and gratefulness, and why it's so good for you and different ways that we can practice it. And then last week, probably last Wednesday maybe, was it? I set up a Facebook group for us connected to this page, called something along the lines of Daily Gratitude with Inspiration Den. So if you are a part of that, and you have been contributing, then thank you massively, because it's starting off to be a really, really lovely place for us to share our daily gratitudes and all the different things that we are grateful for. Which is lovely to see the variety of things that people are putting on there. There's obviously a lot of things about the sunshine and the lovely weather, and spending time in the garden is quite a common theme, but there's been all sorts of things, you know, very tiny small things to bigger things, all sorts of different things that people are grateful for. So, and just each day post in there your gratitudes. It could just be one thing, it could be 3 things, it could be 10 things, it doesn't matter, but it's just that point of practicing each day, looking out for something good, and savouring those good moments. So I wanted to ask you, what is your best thing about our current isolation, our current position, and what is the worst thing about it? So put it in the comments, let me know what is your worst thing and what is your best thing. I thought it'd be really nice if we shared our opinions tonight. And if you're watching on replay, feel free to share them in the comments as well, because, and then everybody else who watches it afterwards will still see those, because I know a lot of people do watch on replay. We don't catch all that many people live, but I know a lot of people watch on replay, so that's fabulous. So if you're doing that, add them on still. So let me know in the comments. So I think my best thing is the slow pace. I really love the flexibility of just doing whatever you want to do whenever it suits you. I kind of try and live as much of my life as I can in that kind of way anyway. So just being able to do that more is fabulous. I love just pottering around. I love being lazy. I love doing the things that I like to do, and I'm able to prioritise those things a little bit more. Obviously spending time with the children is really nice, and with Simon, because he's here as well. He's been on the furlough for maybe 2 weeks now, actually. He's been pottering around the house as well, so it's been lovely having him around, keeping an eye on the children, so it's not all on my shoulders to watch them all the time, so that's been really nice. But yeah, that's definitely my best bit, is yeah, the slower pace of life, which I really, really, really like. And my worst bit really is missing my friends and family. I'm missing all the things that we normally do together. I'm missing our big hugs, Tammy, Carol, Belle in particular, and everybody else that loves a big hug. Yeah, really, really missing hugging, really missing seeing you all. I'm missing my family, my mum, my sister, my dad and Carol and everybody else. So yeah, I think that definitely is the worst bit for me, is just missing all you guys. missing all the things we do together, our walk and talks and our warriors and our conversations and our laughing, and yeah, that really, really missing all of that. So that's my best things and my worst things. So pop in the comments if you can. What are your best things about the current situation, and what are your worst things about the current situation? Another thing I wanted to talk to you about very briefly was about our meditations, just short meditations, I think 7, 10, 11 minutes. So there will be some more coming up. I will release a new one, and obviously you can watch them as many times as you like. If you find one that you like and that you've enjoyed doing or that works for you, then obviously, yeah, do it every day if you want to. Take it in turns. Sorry, I'm really cold. I'm shivering. I can feel my teeth are chattering inside my mouth. I'm really cold. So yeah, meditations. So they're a really great thing, and they're great to do at the moment, particularly. They're great to do all the time, obviously, but just a really great thing to do to check in with where you are, give yourselves a little time away from the other people in your household if you need a little bit of a break. And just have a bit of a break, a bit of a quiet time, a bit of a breathe, and switch off from everything else. So really good to do those if you can and if you like to. We've been doing some DIY. Well, Simon's been doing some DIY. I don't do DIY here, I'm afraid. That's not really my skill set. But Simon's been doing some DIY. He started doing a few jobs around the house, so that's really good. I've been clearing out my emails, which is a really good job to do. We've started doing some decluttering and some tidying and all that kind of thing. So, oh, and one more thing I wanted to share with you. Our very lovely friend Sylvia, who I know some of you know, but Sylvia is lovely. She lives local to me. She's a very good friend of mine. She is a Pilates and yoga instructor locally. Here we go. I'll spit it out, sorry. Sylvia is a Pilates and yoga instructor locally, and she's very good at what she does. And she has created a YouTube channel, and she also has a Facebook page, and she has been doing some videos. So if you would like to have a look for Sylvia, if you know Sylvia, I think it's really nice to do these things with a friendly, familiar face. So I've definitely done some of, I haven't done all of them, but I have been doing some of Sylvia's videos, and it's just lovely to see a familiar face. She's also very good at what she does, so if you don't know her, absolutely fine, still check her out. So her Facebook page is Pilates and Yoga in Corby. YouTube channel is just called Sylvia Kirk, Kirk. So you should be able to find her. Okay, if you just search for Sylvia Kirk, you should be able to find her. And she's put some lovely videos on there. So nice to have a quiet, lazy day, isn't it? So nice to be productive on other days. Nice to be quiet. Nice to have a bit of, downtime. Lovely. The air outside is clearer. Yeah, I think it is. I think, with the less traffic, the less pollution, the less factories, yeah, I think the air is clearer, definitely. Hilary says, worst thing is not seeing anyone. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that has to be the thing for most of us, isn't it, really, that then we're not seeing people. I think for everybody that lives alone, that must be the worst thing, is not seeing people. For all of us, not seeing people is a really big thing. I think if you live alone, then that must be so much harder than for everybody else. I also think if you just live with one other person, that must be really hard as well, to be fair. Because that's so intense, isn't it? If you can only see or speak to and communicate with one other person, that must be really intense, and that must be super hard too. So I think it's hard for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Okay, miss hugs too. Yeah, miss no physical contact is really hard, isn't it? I think Tammy put a post up the other day and tagged some of us in, and saying she was missing hugs so much, and I'm so on top of that one. Simon is not very cuddly, and Emily and Rory are a little bit bigger now. They're 11 and 12, but coming up to birthday time, so nearly 12 and nearly 13. And they do like a hug on their own terms, but it's few and far in between. So I'm very grateful for my little one, Isabel, who is 8, who is still very cuddly. Although she's even getting fed up of cuddles, because I only have her to cuddle now, and she's just getting all of them, bless her. So yes, I completely agree. See, Lee says, I think my best bits are the freedom to take my time with my day-to-day. Yeah, isn't that so lovely? I think that's one of the absolute best bits. I completely agree. I think we spend so much of our lives and so much of our days just rushing, don't we? We rush to work, we rush to get the kids, we rush to do tea, we rush to do the cleaning, we rush to do this and we rush to do that, and we just, everything is so squeezed. I think we just try and do too many things, don't we? So I think this bit of quiet time is a really good opportunity for us to actually decide what is important, what is the priorities in our lives. So hopefully when we go back to normal, whatever normal is, hopefully we can take some of this with us. So she also says, sorry Lee, I've just moved. So it's been ideal to get reorganised at a relaxed pace. Oh, that's a great opportunity then. You timed that really well. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, to get settled into your new home and get organised. Yeah, that's brilliant. Fab. Okay, Hilary says, that's great, Lee. There are positives. You know what? There's so many positives. I know, obviously, the reason that we're in lockdown is awful, but there are so many positives to actually slowing down and spending time together doing the things that we love to do. So the worst part is not going out anywhere and miss my friends and family. Yeah, absolutely, definitely. It will be so nice when we get to go back out again. Won't we appreciate all the things that we normally do? I was saying to somebody the other day, I think it was my mum maybe on video call, I can't remember, won't we be so excited to go back to the supermarkets? You know, just something so simple. I haven't been to the supermarket since the kids broke up from school, so probably 3 weeks now I haven't been. Simon's been twice, I think, in that time, but I haven't been at all anywhere like that. So yeah, even a trip to the supermarket will be so exciting when we get back to that kind of thing. So things like going to some of the more exciting places. I was going to name some shops then, but I won't go branding on you. So yeah, that will be really cool when we get to go and do all those exciting things. I really want to go out for ice cream and I want to go out for Sunday dinner. Although we have been having Sunday dinners. I just love Sunday dinner. So yeah, a couple of things I have in mind for when things go back to opening and we're able to do things. Okay. So Lee also says, are you live chatting with friends and family, Hilary? I found it very helpful with the isolation, etc. Fabulous. Thank you, Lee. That's really kind that you are connecting with Hilary. I love it when you guys do that. It's so lovely. Okay, Belle says, missing friends and family, yeah, definitely, but great to have time to sit back and watch nature. Yeah, isn't nature amazing? Love nature, love trees. I really, really have a connection with trees. I love nothing more than being in the forest surrounded by trees. I just think it's amazing. You know, when you just go somewhere and you just get that feeling. That's what I get when I go in the forest. A lot of people have it with the seaside, don't they? They have that affinity with the sea. For me, it's forest, definitely. Yeah, I love that. So yes, I know Belle has been watching the blackbirds in her bushes, hedges, trees. I'm not quite sure exactly where they were, but I know you were watching the blackbirds the other day, so that's really lovely too. Okay, Pauline says, missing my friends and family, enjoying the weather in my garden. Yeah, definitely. So that's a bad thing and a good thing, isn't it? Your worst thing and your best thing. Absolutely. I think a lot of us will agree with those. They're very, thank you for joining in, Pauline. That's lovely. And Belle says, yay, Sylvia, love her too. Yeah, Sylvia's fab. So if you don't know Sylvia, check her out. Hilary says, can't wait to walk around the Bowton Lake. Yeah, I know, I'm missing our walks and missing our chats, but there will be, how grateful will we be? How happy will we be when we get back to them? It will be lovely, won't it? Really lovely. And if you're watching on replay, please do add your comments. We'd like to see your worst things about our current situation and your best things about our current situation. Feel free to join our gratitude group. I think it is called Daily Gratitude with Inspiration Den. I'm sure that's what I called it. I forget now. But it's a great group. You can search for it in the search bar, or you can look for it on our page where it says linked groups. I think there's 3 or 4 linked groups, and that should be one of them. So you can find us there as well. Check out the meditations in the videos section. I hope you enjoy these videos. I don't quite know what response sometimes that you guys are having at home. I just stand here and have a bit of a chat and a bit of a witter at you and tell you different things and just whatever happens to come out sometimes. I don't know. Right, I'm going to go now anyway. Oh, my mummy's watching. Hello. Nice to have you though. I can see you in the top corner. And my lovely mummy. My mummy is Catherine. Ah, that's nice. Thank you, everyone. Nice to see you. Laughing at me. What have I done now? Okay, I'm going now. Anyway, I've waited along so long. Okay, I'm going crazy. I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Bye.